Guys, so today I wanted to do a room tour, makeup storage tour, kind of just show you a little bit of my personal life, where I live and where I do my makeup. So if you guys are interested in seeing my makeup slash room tour, just keep watching. Okay, so this is my room. The left side of my room is pretty much like my makeup and everything else, my like little stuff where I do my homework and stuff like that. And then the right side of my room is more like sleeping and storage. That's the less pretty side of my room. So I'm gonna mainly be focusing on the left side over here, which is my makeup storage. And over here you'll see I have like this organizer. I got it from IKEA. And there is like 8 little cubicles, you'll see there, they're like all divided up. And I have a whole bunch of makeup stuff, skincare stuff, and stuff to like clean my brushes, things like that. I'm gonna go ahead and show you some of my favorite things over here. Now I really do, well, let's say I really did like this organizer, and it looks really pretty, it's really cool, except for it's really hard to clean, especially if you have dogs. I'll show you what I mean. So please excuse my ring light. I'm actually gonna move that. Okay, so up here I've just got like a perfume that I use almost every day, all the time. I've got some gum. I've got this little A that lights up. Here, let me show it to you. See, it's really cute. It just lights up like that. I've got my favorite candle that I like to use, and this is the White Barn Celebration Mary Cookie from Bath & Body Works. And then I have my lipstick tower right here. And I've got it divided up. Basically, I have MAC lipsticks up here. I've got some Ofra right here. I've got Bite Beauty. Got a whole bunch of Lime Crime, Anastasia, more Lime Crime, Jeffree Star, Gerard Cosmetics, LA Splash, Too Faced. I've got Melt Cosmetics up here. I've got a couple from Dose of Colors and some here from Galactic. So I have quite a few there. I also got rid of like 100 lipsticks. I'm not even kidding. I got rid of so much makeup last weekend. So you're gonna see my condensed down. So this is like my foundations, concealers, and then I have my MAC Fix Plus and also my Scandinavia primer and finishing spray. Over here I have all of my perfumes, so I have quite a bit. My favorites are really up here in the front. So my favorite is the Chance Chanel green one. I know there's like 3. I also really like the Yves Saint Laurent Black Opium. I like the Hollister one. That one's really fruity. It's a little bit different than these two. Also the Clinique Happy and Bloom. I've got my Flower Bomb. I love that one. And then I have the Issey Miyake, the purple, or the pink one. Obviously I can't tell my colors. And then everything down here is a little bit more random. I've got some vitamin D things here. I've got my ColourPop. I've got more Scandinavia stuff. Got my Nivea Post-Men's Shave Balm. This is the stuff that I use every single night. This is the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask, which looks like this, and I'm empty. I actually just got a new one, so yes. And over here I have some random stuff. I have some powders, some blushes. I've got the Lush Tea Tree toner water, and then some like other skincare stuff. And this is actually the skincare that I use every single day, morning and night, right here. I do switch it up sometimes, but this is the main stuff that I like to use. I have the new Derek Lam Crosby Rain Day perfume, the new Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray, and of course the RCMA No Color powder. Down here I have some random little things, and I did get these at IKEA, these little containers. They were only like, I think these were like $3.99, these were like $2.99, and then some other ones, like the powder one up here was a little bit more expensive. I think it was like $6, which is really pretty good. So what I have in here, I have a lot of pigments. I've got some Makeup Geek pigments. I've got some MAC Strobe cream. I've got just like a lot of random stuff in here. It's mostly pigments now. I did have some other things like the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, which I love to mix in with foundation. I've got all of that in there. Over here I have a couple primers. I've got the Hangover RX from Too Faced. I've got the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and also the Smashbox Photo Finish Blemish Control Primer. And then over here I have some just pencils. These are some eyeliners, some lip pencils, some other things. These are ones that I don't really use a lot, so they're over here. You'll see they're like purple, and got some blue eyeliners, so I don't get a ton of use out of those. So moving to the next cubicle, I've got a lot of skincare stuff. As you can see, this is going over the top. I've got some eye masks, some moisturizers, and a lot of other moisturizers and serums in there. I like to rotate serums that I'm using. As you can tell, I've got a lot of serums over here too. I also have the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, which is too dark for me, and my dog wants to go out. Someone's here, so. Okay, so as I was saying, I've got the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, which is too dark for me, so I think I'm going to get that white stuff. That sounds really wrong. The white stuff from, I don't know, I'll put it on the screen because I can't think of it, but Kathleen Lights was talking about it. So now that we've gone through those, the last two cubicles down here, I've got a whole bunch of nail polishes, and I don't really have favorites, I just like certain colors. And then I've got some cleansing stuff. So here I have the Bioderma, I've got the Cinema Secrets, got some self-tanning stuff, some Q-tips, good stuff like that. So now that we're done going through that, I moved my ring light back over here, and I do have two like tripod things. This one I use to put my camera on right here, and then this one I just use for my ring light. It does have like an attachment right here for my camera, but this thing gets in the way and it makes like the screen blurry. So I can't use the ring light one for my camera too. So I have to use two separate ones, which is really annoying, and it does take up quite a bit of space, but here's how I have it all laid out. And I don't have much storage in my room, which you'll see, so I have my lights just kind of randomly placed. Like you'll see my box lights over there, they're like over there in that corner. So I'm just working with what I have. So after the ring lights and after my organizer, by the way, I got this from IKEA. I'll put right here what it's called. I think it was like $64.99. I could be wrong, or the price could have gone up because I got it like probably a year ago or more. So here's my little office desk thing. This is my desktop. I have my little keyboard and my mouse up here, and then it's just got this little drawer. I do have like a little stool right there that I use for both the office and for my vanity. So it's got this drawer right here. I don't really keep a ton in it. I've got my camera case, I've got sunglasses, notepads to write ideas on, more notepads, got some coupons, pens, hair ties, random stuff in the back, and like these little clips that I got and I couldn't use on Amazon. So that's all that I have in there. Now going over to my little chair area. Now this is where I kind of just like throw crap on. I know, well, at least I've always had something that I just put all my stuff on. So here I have my little purse that I take, like if I'm going out and I'm gonna have like my hands full, I carry this little bag, and if I want to use my full-size bag, I have this one. Both of these are Coach. I really like Coach's stuff. And below that I have a dress that was sent to me that I'll be sharing on Instagram soon. I have my coloring book, like an adult one, my laptop charger, and my laptop down here. So I got this cute little chair from Overstock. I think it was like 40 or 50 bucks. I always keep a jacket on the back just because it kind of reminds me that when I'm grabbing my purse to take a jacket, because I am always cold. So to the other sides, I just have a little backpack here. I've got like an umbrella and stuff for whenever I'm leaving. And then to this side, I've got the little Ofra mirror that I got that I don't like. And then I also have like travel bags for makeup. So I have like this big travel one if I'm going away for a while. And then I have like all of these little ones that I'll use to either throw in my purses or just bring with me or whatever I may do. So right above my chair, you may have noticed before, but I have these little hanging things. And this is where I keep my candles and my brushes. So up here, you'll notice that I have a lot of Yankee candles. Most of my Yankee candles are up there. I have a candle that my brother made me right here, more Yankee candles, and then some Bath & Body Works ones. And then here I have my brushes. So I have a whole bunch of random cups, and originally I wanted to get all of the same cup, but that didn't work. Just didn't happen. So I have this cup that says Live, Laugh, Love a Dog, which my boyfriend got me from Home Goods. I have this cup which I keep all of my eye brushes, and I really love it because it's so perfect. Like, it keeps everything sticking straight up. And this is actually from a Nicki Minaj candle, but I love it. As you'll see, I keep my little like dual-ended brushes just sitting here. And of course, like, everything's dirty when I'm doing this video, but I just wanted to do it. So this one is actually from one of the Bath & Body Works candles that I cleaned out and used for brushes. This one here is like this random cup I got from Old Time Pottery. And this one here is one of my favorites. This one I actually got at some store in Vieira. I can never remember what it's called, but I'll put it up on the screen when I figure it out. But I remember Kathleen Lights was talking about this cup in particular where it has like your name or your initial in gold, and she talked about getting it from, I think, Anthropology, and it was like $22. I went and looked and I was like, I'm sorry, I just can't pay $22 for a cup. So I was looking around and I found this one for $5.99 at the store that I cannot remember. Kirkland's. It's called Kirkland's. So I'll still put it here in case you guys don't have it, but you can order online. It's like $5.99, and they always have coupons. So those are all of my brushes. I know I have a lot of them. I'm kind of a brush hoarder, and I also have more candles back in the back. I just love candles. So now I'm going to back up a little bit and take you to my vanity. Now, my vanity is kind of like a build your own vanity. I got it from IKEA. I have the Alex drawers right here, which you'll see. I have like this little board piece that I got, and then you buy the legs separately. So I kind of like built this, but they had pieces for it, so I'm not that original, you know? But here is my mirror that I got from Impressions. My dad got it for me for Christmas, and I absolutely love it. It's like the rose gold color, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on just so you guys can see what it looks like with the lights on. And then to the left of that, I have this little vase here, and I got this vase from IKEA. Well, I got the vase and the little gravel stuff inside of it from IKEA, and then I got these cute little flowers here from Michael's, the craft store. I have another one over here on the other side, and you'll see that they aren't like perfect vases. They're like awkward, like mad scientist vases, and I don't know, I just really like them, so I got 2 of them. And then I have here one of my favorite little gems ever, and this is the Simple Human little mirror. I don't know what size this is because I know they make 2 of them, but this is the smaller one. Basically, you turn it on, and when your face comes in front of it, it lights up. And this is like a super high magnification, so I like to use this when I'm putting on lashes, when I'm doing my eye makeup, when I'm plucking my eyebrows, anything that I want to be super up close for, this guy is amazing. And I know now they make like this tri-fold mirror one, and it's really, really cool, but I think it's like $500. And I just don't have that kind of mirror money. So this is what it looks like. Oh, I almost forgot. Here is my diffuser, and this is one that I got in Canada. It's called Essence. I'll put it on the screen, but basically it's like this little feng shui wooden type thing. It's got this little top here. You open it up, you fill stuff in it, and you put the oils in there, and then you can push and turn it on, and it starts misting, but it's empty, so it's really pissed off at me. And then you can turn the light on to where it changes different colors. So I really, really like this. It's really cute, and it's really nice to have like when I'm going to sleep. So this is my vanity, and please don't mind my pajamas that you see there, but I'm going to go ahead and show you what's in my Alex drawers here, because this is one of the main things that I put all of my stuff in, and especially like my go-to products. So when you open up the first drawer here, you're gonna find a whole bunch of crap. I don't really know what happened to this drawer, but this is kind of like my go-to drawer for everything, or at least for the beginning of my makeup. I've got some primer here, I've got some foundations, I've got some lip balms, the Kylie lip kits, a new beauty blender, whole bunch of ColourPop stuff, and these little things that I got from the Container Store. I've got some mascara, lots and lots of lip liners, got some brow products, you know, some highlighting stuff. This is kind of my junk drawer like everyone has in their house. I just have a whole bunch of random stuff. I have some newer stuff that I've never used before, and stuff that I use every single day. So this is quite the little combination of things. So the next drawer is like my powder drawer. I'm not really sure how to explain this, but I have some contour palettes. I've got the Marc Jacobs ones. I've got highlighters, my Anastasia one. I've got the Becca Afterglow, lots of highlighters. I've got some powders in here, bronzers, and then most of these in here are all blushes. And most of these are like random powders here. You'll see the Laura Mercier ones. I also have my Hourglass stuff back here. I've got regular powders. My favorite bronzer at the moment. I've got lots of highlighters, and this is just a really good mixture of all the powders that I usually use or grab for. So now we're gonna go on to the third drawer, and you'll notice if you haven't seen the Alex drawers, they like get bigger. So we're gonna go into the third drawer, and this is kind of like a palette drawer, really. It was originally eyeshadow, but then again, like I said, everything kind of just becomes one when I'm in a rush. So I've got my chocolate bar palettes here, I've got my Lorac Pro palettes here, I've got the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette here, my Tarte blush palette, the glow kits, the Tarte Lit and Bloom, the Melt Cosmetics stack, I've got the Cocoa Contour, and I've got both the Lime Crime things, the Peanut Butter palette, some random lashes, the Manny palette, and my Naked palettes are all back there as well. So this is kind of eyeshadows. My next drawer is pretty much eyeshadows too. These are the ones that are a little more used, I guess, on the daily basis. I don't know, I really grab for just random things all the time. I have a lot of singles in here, but you'll see that I have my Z palette right here. This is my favorite Z palette of all time. It's got all my Makeup Geek shadows in it. I also have one of the most awesome palettes from Lunatic Cosmetics, and you'll see here when I get it open that there's so many different shades of colors here. Now I like to use these for really anything. I like to use these colors for blush, I like to use these for contour and warming up the face. I like to use these colors right here for either blush or for eyeshadow. I just really love this palette. It's so like multi-use that it just makes it so easy for me to grab for it. Then I have in here my Morphe palettes. I've got the Anastasia palette. I've got lots of singles back there. There's really just a lot of stuff in this palette. I've got the Visart ones right here. And then I've got a blush palette down there as well. So closing that drawer and going into the bottom one. Now this is the one that I'm most ashamed of because this is the stuff that I haven't used. And a lot of, well, some of it's sample size, like this guy, and these are shampoos. These are samples mostly here on the top, but like underneath it's all like lashes, mascara, like just mostly skincare stuff. There's like, you know, there's some mascara down there, there's some lip products, there's a little bit of everything in here. There's some face masks, mostly lashes and skincare and samples, but I have quite a few things in this drawer, and yes. So that was it for my vanity area. I'm just gonna kind of show you, this is my vanity, there's my brush area, there's my little chair for all my crap, there's my desktop, my ring lights, and my other tripod, and my little organizer over there. So now I'm going, there's my door, here's this beautiful painting that my hairstylist made, here's my bed. I can't tell you where I got anything like this from, like my furniture, because I've had it for like 12 years. I've had it for so long, I just don't even know. But I do have a duvet comforter, and it's like one of the best investments I've ever made. It's so comfortable and just so amazing. There's my TV, my dresser. I have my little Scentsy thing right here that you turn on and it heats up and it makes the room smell amazing. And again, here's my box lights, which I use for recording. I have my suitcase, some pictures that I need to hang, and then my closet. So my closet really isn't that exciting because I'm not super fashionable. I have like no sort of order here other than my jeans are here in the center. But I have like my jeans, I have jackets, and then like some shirts, and then some more jackets. I really like jackets. And then I have some other shirts, and I have a whole bunch of crap up there that I didn't even want to show you. But these are my shoes. As you can tell, I have like no sort of style whatsoever. I kind of like everything. One day I'll feel super girly, and one day I'll feel like I want to dress like a boy or grunge, or I want to wear heels. So I have some boots, some Vans, some like sandals, stuff I've never worn, which is embarrassing. There's like still the fluffy stuff in it. Some more boots. I love Converses. I've got lots of sandals. I've got little booties. I got some heels. I love my Sperry's. I've had these things for like a solid like 10 years. Not really 10 years, but I've had them forever, and they're still like going strong. I've got some more boots over here. I've got these little Gladiator sandals, some workout shoes. These are my favorite. I don't know why, but I have such a problem finding Nikes that I like. I really like these. These are newer. And then I really like these, which I've had for like 4 or 5 years, and they still look pretty great. Like people tell me all the time they look new. I'm like, what? These are like 4 years old. And again, my favorite pairs of shoes of all time are probably these. I got these at TJ Maxx, and they're these cute like little tassel things. They're by Coach as well. They're so soft. Like I have a problem, like my feet are super sensitive, I'll get blisters, but these are so soft. Like right here is really soft leather, and they have like these cool little grips on them, so I feel like you could go on a boat and not slip. but that's besides the point. I like to wear those with everything. They can really dress something up that's super simple or just look good because they're so cute. Okay, so that was everything in my room. If you're standing over here by my clothes, then this is what my room looks like. Like I said, that half of my room is really like my vanity area, and then this half of my room, which we're about to look at, is more of like my sleeping area and relaxing area.